I hope that you can hear me well. I don't know why, but lately I have some sound issues, so I really hope that this time it's fine. For those of you who are new here, my name is Eleftheria, and today we are going to do an amazing review because we have a really awesome website. Down in the description box, I've already left the link if you want to check it out. And if you also want to take part in, which is something that I would totally encourage you, again in the description box you will find a link to take part. The only thing that I need from you is just a URL for your project, your website, your code pen, whatever, and maybe even your name, so I can contact you easily. Alrighty, let's start. The project that we are going to review is a personal portfolio created by John, and I think it's a custom project as far as I have understand. And let's start. So the first thing that we see is hello, I am a web developer, and if I click onto that or if I hover into that, we have a beautiful animation and the emoji every time is changing. I think that if somebody has like, I don't know, a distraction problem, maybe he wouldn't feel very comfortable with that effect. But other than that, it's quite cool, and I like the simplicity of black and white. I like this minimalism. Okay, so if I click on that, I get that effect, but other than that, I will just scroll down a little bit, and now as you can see here, I am in the About section. Again, one thing that maybe could be improved just a little bit is that the colors here are like red, green, and maybe a little bit of blue. I think that if somebody has an eye issue, like an eye problem, I don't think that this is going to be very easy for him or her to be read. It's okay, I like it, but maybe I think that some people maybe have a problem to read that, okay? So here we have the same effect with the same colors for the arrow, and if I click on that, this is changing. Now I noticed that sometimes I also get here like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as I'm changing this, but I don't know why I don't get the numbers every time. So maybe now you don't really understand what I'm talking about, but there is certainly a small issue here, because sometimes there are numbers and sometimes there aren't numbers. Okay, so maybe John, you can look into that later. Alright, I like that, and I would want to see every time in which slide I am, because now sometimes I'm just clicking and clicking and clicking, but I don't know, I'm not really sure if I'm on the first slide, on the last slide, or where exactly I am. So the next thing that we are going to see is check my CV, and again here there is a beautiful animation. When you hover on it, the colors are changing. I'm just gonna click on it once, and now everything is different. Now we have white instead of the dark color or black that we had before. I think that I would prefer to stay on black, just because it's very different. Like my eyes now are focused on the black color for the background, and when I'm clicking here and I see the white color, I don't know, like the brightness is changing really quickly, and my eyes, they want some time to adapt in this bright color. Anyway, the idea here is really beautiful. I see your skills and I can very easily understand in what you're feeling most comfortable. I really enjoy that idea. And if I continue that, I can see your experience. It has this effect, this hover effect once again. It's a nice effect, but again, even if you didn't have it, it would still be pretty much like okay, it would still be beautiful. And I always say that, but if you want to add an animation, a hover effect or something similar, there should be a point on that. Don't just add the animation. Maybe it does look good, it does look okay, but this doesn't mean that you need it or that it adds some value to the user. So just keep that in mind. And I saw that in your website, which is really good. It's really good. But you have a lot of animations, and sometimes this can be, you know, a little bit difficult or not so easy to be handled. Alright, now let's continue a little bit. You have the education here, and again the same effect. This is nice, I like that, and this is the end of your about page. The thing is that here you also write web developer, and by writing web developer, this is also something that it's not very easy to be read. Okay, let's go back. And I will continue by scrolling a little bit down, and the next thing that I see is my projects. So we are in the projects category. Let's click here. We have this website, attendance management, text typing, search, and blah blah blah. Cool. One thing that I noticed here very quickly is that almost everything starts with a capital letter except of the text typing. Okay, the G styles as well, but mostly. And the next thing that I say, sorry for that. So we are in the projects. But mostly, let's click here. The text typing is with that small letter. Okay, I'm sorry for that. And another thing is that if I click, sometimes I have also an issue with the scrolling effect. I don't know why. But I wanted to go to the projects and okay, that was the scrolling problem that I was mentioning. I'm trying to scroll up a little bit, the text type, but it's difficult. That small letter. I will click on this. Okay, so we have this website, my personal portfolio, okay, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and now my other issue is with this. I think that the hover effect again isn't always the best one. Like if I just hover on that, I can see multiple things that are happening. It's the gray border and it's also the colors. I think that maybe you should keep one of these effects, either the gray border or the colors, because other than that, like, it's kind of too much. And now if I scroll, I can see more things here, which is really cool. But one thing that I would mention is maybe also to add some more information, like how you build that, and not only showing these images. I will go back again. Okay, and the other projects, as far as I understand, they have like the same system. Here, for example, you have 3 GitHub, and if I click on that, I can see the difference between these. But I think that it will be prettier if you also explain it with some text, like what's going on. Okay, other than that, this like looks pretty okay. So I will go back once again, and let's continue with the posts section. And if I click on that, okay, that was also scrolling thing that I don't always understand why it's happening. Anyway, I can see here that you have the title, the image, and then also a date. That looks good. And I also know that if I click on something like that, I will be transferred to another website in Dev2, which is also really cool. This looks really okay. I don't think that I have to add anything else. Sometimes I can also see like scrolling effect here that it takes me like down or up, but it's okay, I guess. And now we are in the last part, which is the contact. You have everything here, which is really nice. I would expect something like that. I don't have anything to add here. So now we can check it on how it looks in a mobile phone. Sometimes I can also see. Okay, my internet connection is a bit slow. Here that it takes me like down or up, but it's alrighty. Let's go and now we are up. In the last part, which is the contact. Okay, so here you have your hello I am. I don't have anything to. It looks good. It looks really cool. You have the menu up here with about projects, posts and contact. Now I think that there is a small mistake here. It says that I am in the post category, but I am in the about category. I don't know why it's that. Okay, let's continue with check my CV. Again, I hear everything good. It looks like they look like pretty okay. One thing that again I noticed here is that there is no animation, whereas before in the website I could see the animation. I think that I prefer it like that, like not having an animation. Other than that, again, it looks pretty solid, pretty okay. We will continue with my projects, and here again I can easily understand that there is no image as it was before, but other than that it looks really okay, and I don't think I have anything to add here. But one thing again that I noticed is that here, for example, you say GitLab repo and other times you write GitHub. But here it's a mobile phone and still you write something, you have some text, whereas in the website you don't have any text. I would expect that to be the opposite things, because in the website you have more place, you could read some more stuff, and here usually in the mobile phone we are trying to remove stuff, but you have added this one, so maybe you could also add this into the website. Okay, what else? Let's continue on my posts. On my post, again, there is no image as there were before, but I guess that it's okay. It's just that there is this difference, and if you want to be like completely the same, if you want to have like a cozy instance everywhere, maybe you could also add the image. Nice, and last but not least, you have the contact, which is really cool. And yeah, I think that I don't have anything else to add here, because other than that, yes, that looks real good. Alright, that was it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that everything was well, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope that I will see you really soon with some similar content, and thank you very much for watching. Have a beautiful day, and stay home. Bye. Else to add here, because other than that, yes, that looks real good. Alright, that was it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video.